Hello, welcome to my tutorial. I will show you how to turn a ragdoll or a player model into a statue. First, you need these files from the model you want to turn into a statue, and then get Crowbar in order to decompile it. So you just hit decompile, and now you have the SMDs. There is a bunch of lot of references on Half-Life 2 models, but you don't really need those. The only thing you need is the reference and the physics and the QC. So you open up Blender and use Blender source tools and get the reference and the physics. You have to assign one individual texture to everything because, well, it's going to be a rock. So let's hide this for a second, select everything, rename this to rock, edit mode, and just assign. And now, just to make sure that we got everything, let's paint this like this, object mode, and we can get rid of these ones. Alright, now here comes the posing. Object mode, pose mode, and now you just need to pose both the physics mesh and the normal mesh, the reference. So let's do something quick here. Maybe something like this and this. Then grab this one, maybe a little bit of this. Yeah, there you go. Now here's a trick that I learned. You go to File, Export, and then on Object. You do this so the pose gets saved. So let's name this your statue object, and you export it. Now, as you can see here, you will have the object and the other one. Make a new one, don't save, delete everything, import, and import the object. Object and MDL. Actually, you just need the object. There you go. Now you have the physics mesh and the reference. Now, I really like to make sure that this is set on shade smooth. And there you go. Okay, meld reference. Let's rename this to something better. Your statue ref. Your statue phys. Now let's copy this and let's make a new folder. Your statue. There you go. Great. Now, sometimes the bones get fucked up, so you'll just have to open it again. Maybe there is an easy fix for this, but I don't know. I don't know of it. All right. Your statue, ref, and SMD. Don't save. There you go. Now you need a QC in order to get this done. So I will take one of mine. And maybe rename it. Your statue. Model's name, just choose something good. Just this is where the model will go. So let's say your name, props, and then your statue. Staticprop, bodygroup. This is, you're supposed to use this one. I'm sorry for anyone who knows how to use Notepad and can do stuff a lot quicker than me, but sometimes there's a skill issue. Okay, you will need a material for your model, and you name it rock or whatever you named it. So one thing I like doing is getting the material from GFScape, so I don't have to get any new vtfs or anything. So let's open this thing and go to the directory here. Let's go to nature and let's find one of the rock wall ones. So let's extract this to desktop. You will have to make something new for this. So let's say models your statue. Let's make a new folder called that. So let's go to Garry's Mod, materials, and then models, Garry's Mod material models, right here, and your statue. All right, models your statue. Now let's move this here and rename this to rock. And now let's just quickly get the BMT from some other place, just so we have a BMT to work with. Rock. This has to be the name that you put on your blend file. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Also, it has to be vertex-list generic. So this is models your statue, and the name of the texture, which is rock. Surfaceprop, there's a bunch of them on the wiki, maybe you wanna check them out. Surfaceprop rock. All right, we have our materials. Make sure that it is set correctly here. cdmaterials, models your statue. Perfect. Texture group, this is only if you're using multiple skin families. I won't cover that here. So let's get rid of this. You have to name this the SMD that you're using. So it will be this. I fucked this part up. Make sure that the physics name matches the one on the QC. Otherwise, what happened to me is gonna happen to you. You can select the weight of your statue. Let's do 100. Now you have a QC. It's gonna go your name, props, yourstatue.mdl. Now that you have that, it's gonna take this and turn it into a MDL wherever this parameter says. So let's open our Crowbar and compile and output to in-games folder, or maybe a work folder if you wanna try something else first, but I wouldn't recommend it, at least not yet. So let's select the QC and compile. Ya la cagué. Shit, I fucked up. Alright, make sure this is set correctly. Just there you go. Otherwise it's not going to compile correctly, which just happened. Now let's recompile that, and it has finished. Let's see if it works. Entity tool, prop static, and your statue. There you go. Now let's take a quick look at the collision mesh in render collision model, and there you go. That's a pretty good collision mesh, I think. Now let's compile this. There it is. There's your statue. Congratulations.